Hey up me ducks, it's Simon here. Welcome back to the Hermit's Cave. Hope everybody is doing okay. I think this is the first time I've been on this week. I think maybe right at the beginning of the week, Monday, but yeah, I've just been really busy. No excuse, just other than really busy. But I wanted to come on and take a look at this little deck, this little oracle deck, the Healthy Witch, which I chose from Schiffer's catalogue. It has been sent for the purpose of review, so just so you're aware of that, but I did choose it as one that I would be interested in taking a look at. And that was back end of last year when they released their winter catalogue. So it's taken a while to come. And since then, I also bought The Anatomy of a Witch. So that was a deck that I purchased. And I really like that deck. And I think it kind of does a similar thing. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, as I work with this deck, the differences, the similarities and all that sort of thing. But this is in a nice little tin, and it's in a matte tin. I thought it'd be a kind of like a glossy tin because it looked glossy through the cellophane, but it's a really nice matte tin. I wonder if this is a thing that's going to catch on, you know, because we in the community show decks in tins. I know there's the little mini decks you can buy mass market from like US games, but NPC and things like that, you can have your own tins designed. Anyway, it's by TJ Perkins and it's called the Healthy Witch Oracle Cards. Beautiful green colour, really like this colour, but I like the feel of the tin. I'm such a tactile person, you know, in terms of my senses. I love touch. And this is, I don't know if you can hear, it's got this really nice feel to it. So it says, the Healthy Witch, good health allows the proper flow of energy and better results with your magic. To be a healthy witch means to live by the mantra, as within, so without. And this easy to use oracle deck will act as an extension of your unconscious self to pinpoint the deep troubled spots and put you on a path to healing physically, mentally and emotionally. I'm glad that they've said will act as an extension, because I would caveat here that if you do have a health condition, a physical health condition, even mental and emotional health conditions, to seek medical advice. Everything I do in terms of tinctures or remedies or meditation and mindfulness, they are complementary to modern medicine. So I am prescribed medicine and I take them. Anything else is complementary. So I just wanted to put that there. I wouldn't necessarily just use an oracle deck, and that's not what this is advocating, but I wouldn't use an oracle deck to heal myself. I singularly, you know, just use the deck. I would use it to complement what other treatments I'm having. So let the cards speak to you as you take a healing journey through each organ of your body. So it's a bit like The Anatomy of a Witch, allowing you to gain optimal health via signs, suggestions and practical tips. Use the magic correspondences in ritual and healing spells to reach your deepest healthy desires and make your magic that much more powerful. Just a card a day and the universe will let you know which organ you should focus on to heal, given the guidance needed to become the healthy witch you are meant to be. Your skills in meditation, spell work and nutrition will grow with each use as you obtain an optimum inner health that will shine through. Okay, so as you can see, it's produced by Red Feather, which is an arm of Schiffer, printed in China. Okay, so the tin, I was a little bit, I don't know if that's how it is, but it's a little, oh, it's easier with each use. So metal tin, we get a little book. All the artwork looks nice. So we've got this nice little book. It's got like a gloss for the apple here, which is the logo that says the Healthy Witch. We've got a gloss and the writing is raised up. I love the rounded corners and shape of the book. It is colour. It's a colour guidebook. So you can see how it's laid out here. So we've got some tips for exercise and autumn, wellness, love yourself, the gallbladder. So we get a little bit of writing about it, and then we get the associations here. So the association with runes, zodiac signs, tarot cards. So this is the Hermit, taking your time to analyze, a crystal, a herb, and a candle colour. And then we get a little meditation. So for the gallbladder, it says, meditation, taking smaller bites, help with digestion. I will love my body in all that I do. So it's a bit like an affirmation, a mantra. But I'm intrigued by the associations here. So for the lungs, Gemini, the tarot card is the Lovers, which you get that kind of vibe there as well. Chamomile. This is interesting. Strength for the heart. Okay, so the contents. We've just got an introduction, then we go straight into the card meaning. So there's not a lot of writing about kind of the process behind this. It's just more or less a little book. We've got some card spreads at the back here, past, present, and future. And then a 5 card spread, so just 2 spreads. There's not a lot in the little book other than, you know, there's a fair bit of information for each card, and then just this small introduction here. Welcome to the Healthy Witch Oracle cards. Like my book, The Healthy Witch, a workbook for optimal health. This deck, I didn't even realize this was kind of a companion to a book or follow on from a book. This deck can guide you on the path to being the best witch you can possibly be. The goddess wants us to be our best, as within, so without. So then there's a little bit there. So, and then at the back, there's a little bit about TJ and Jennifer Amazon, who's the illustrator for. So TJ Perkins has wrote the book, and the illustrations are done. I've forgotten the name already, by Jennifer Amazon. Yeah. Okay. Take the little band off. Excuse me. So the cards are matte. They've got a nice matte finish. These are the backs. I know some people don't like logos and words on the back. For an oracle deck, I'm not too concerned. I think it would irk me a little bit if these were tarot cards. But for an oracle deck, I'm okay with that. We've got that lovely green colour as well. This will be nice edged in green actually, because there's a green border. So that'd be a nice thing to do. In terms of card size, this is a standard tarot card. It's obviously wider and it's a little bit shorter. So the best way to show it really, let's show it that way. So you can see it's wider than the standard tarot and a little bit shorter. So yeah. All right, let's bring the camera down then and let's have a look at these cards. They're not numbered. So I'm hoping that I'm going to say they go in alphabetical order, but it starts with stomachs and they're not stomach, no. So they are, that's probably something that I would suggest as an improvement, because they're numbered in the book, 1 stomach, 2 liver, but they're not numbered on the cards. And so to look them up, oh they are, they're in the apple. Gosh, do you know what I need? I need this. The little apple at the bottom has numbered them. So strike that, they are numbered. So that does make it a lot easier when looking up the associations and right up in the book. The reason why I chose this deck, pure and simple. As I said, I was interested in learning about sort of the body and how to improve on health. It's something I'm always trying to do. It's a constant battle trying to improve on health. And I really love the illustrations as well. It's very whimsical. It is reminiscent of the anatomy of a witch, but maybe this will add something else too. Certainly does when looking at the book with the associations that are attributed to each of the cards. Okay, so our first card is stomach, and you can see now more clearly card number 1. Now there are some associations here as well, which is interesting because I don't think they correspond with the book. So we've got Earth, late summer, solstice. So I'm not sure why late summer and solstice, because solstice is really kind of early summer. And then if we look at the book, there's no reference to those correspondences here. We've got the rune, we've got the zodiac, we've got the tarot card, we've got the crystal, which is pyrite, herbs and candle colour. We've got the meditation, I love my body and feed it well, no sugar, no excess sweets, no soda. Okay, so I'm not quite sure why we've got Earth, late summer, solstice, because it doesn't reference it here. And I will read just for one card so you get the idea of what you do get in the book, and then we'll just look at the other cards. So it says, stomach says, pay attention to me. How has your stomach been feeling lately? Many people associate their gut with their stomach. When your stomach is not feeling its best, you'll experience reflux or cramping. The job of your stomach is to transform the food you eat into energy. No matter how many healthy foods you eat, if your stomach doesn't function properly, you will not get the nutritional value your body craves. Your immune system is located in the lining of the stomach. One of the biggest causes of a weakened immune system is the intake and overabundant amount of sugar. Fructose corn syrup, and highly fructose corn syrup are all names of man-made sugars. Upon their ingestion, your body will not know what to do with these sugars. It can't break them down and use them for anything, so they're stored in your fat cells. Pulling this card may say to become a label reader and be mindful of how much sugar you consume daily. Okay, so again, it's all, advice on if you're wanting to change your lifestyle, etc., then there's some pointers here, some tips. But again, I'm not quite sure what those associations are. So we've got the liver here, which is these kind of toadstools, little creatures here, little elves, I think. So spring, Spirit Spring, Ostara, Beltane, and the spring equinox. So they're kind of, I guess, times of the years to be focusing on these different aspects of yourself throughout the year, following the wheel of the year. We have the heart, fire, summer, and Lammas. I love these little spritey creatures. We have the lungs, Mabon, Samhain, fall equinox. So that's why, when I said why is late summer and the solstice linked together, it's kind of 3 stages of the year, because here we've got Mabon and Samhain. We have the small intestine and the large intestine. Cardstock is really good. I mean, it's Schiffer Red Feather, so that's why cardstock is so good. And I'm loving their matte cards. We have eat cooked food. So it's not necessarily just anatomy, it's practical advice and tips as well. So eat cooked foods for the stomach, the sacral chakra, and it's saying fennel is good. The spleen. We have the gallbladder. I love the colours. Got a green little fairy sprite and a pink one. We have wellness, love yourself. Kidneys, which links to Yule, Imbolc, and the darker time of the year. We have the urinary bladder, Yule, Imbolc, and the shadow self. Exercise, we have spring. When I feel most energetic, I think, is around spring. I think that's probably where spring cleaning comes from as well. That kind of burst of energy. Exercise summer. Exercise autumn. Love this image. Really love that image. Look at that. And exercise winter. We have blood flow. Eyes and the pineal gland. Our joints. Links to Letha. The brain chemistry. Muscular strength. Bones and teeth. Interesting. Autumn, harvest, and Samhain. Head, face, and skull. Arms and legs. The reproductive system. Oh, I love this. The nervous system. We have the circulatory system. Hands. Beautiful colours. Feet. Climbing here and walking. We have to look after our feet. Think pretty thoughts. Air, brain, water, and emotions. Good for the mind. Breath, I think it's to the lungs. And we have digestion and social well-being. So the 33 cards, social well-being. I love that they're sitting on these little toadstools. Robin will like that, if you're watching, Robin. Yeah, so there you have it. Initial thoughts, I love the artwork. I'm a little bit intrigued by the associations. I'm more intrigued about how we got to the associations in the book, and then the ones at the different kind of times of the year, etc. But some are times of the year, some are body parts. So, you know, you've got like liver and things up in the top, as well as things like earth and the elements. I know there was one a bit later on that said something about, where is it? Might have been a bit earlier that so lungs are mentioned as well. So they're quite, I wish the book kind of went into a little bit more detail about why those associations, and also in the writing here in the text, I'd like to know how those associations link more. That would be helpful. But it's a nice deck. It's not an expensive deck. I think it's less than £20. So, you know, if you are into health and you would find this useful, then check it out and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, everybody, and until next time, go in peace. Namaste and blessed be.